everyone, and welcome to the Cheltenham Town 2019-20 End of Season Awards. An End of Season Awards like no other as we head online to celebrate what has been an extraordinary campaign at Cheltenham Town. The team achieved the highest league finish in the English football pyramid that Cheltenham Town have enjoyed for over a decade. And we've got 6 awards to give out, so there really is plenty to celebrate looking back at our 2019-20 season.
Broom back into Alex for 3-0. Yes, 3-0 to Cheltenham. Wonderfully worked goal. Absolutely brilliant goal. Get it!
It's a short one. First time crossing one into the box of the man at the far post. And it's a tremendous goal by Luke Barney. Absolutely unmarked. Beyond the far post. Oh, it's a goal. Ragland has got it.
It's an excellent save by Flinders, and Lydon's rebound is too high. Oh, he cuts inside, it's a dive! Alex a dive with an absolute screamer, and Cheltenham are ahead. Ball into the penalty area, let's see what he does. Here he comes, and he goes for goal, and into the net! Brilliant goal by Chris Hussey for Cheltenham Town to give them their second goal of the afternoon.
So let's get on with the first award then. And the first award that we're going to be giving out as part of this ceremony is the Myra Showers Player of the Season Award. We've got a very special relationship with Myra. Of course, they're a global business operating Cheltenham and not very far at all from our base at the Johnny Rock Stadium. This award is actually voted for by members of their staff who come along to games and enjoy watching Cheltenham Town just around the corner. And so let's reveal who it is. The first award winner, the Myra Showers Player of the Year at Cheltenham Town for the 2019-20 season is Ryan Broom. Ryan Broom, the winner of the 2019-20 Myra Showers Player of the Year, and I caught up with Ryan to see what he made of winning the award. Myra, I think that the way they vote for this is a lot of their workers who are very local to Cheltenham Town, of course. They choose their favourite player. They've chosen yourself, and it must be, again, really nice to be recognised by a group of individuals supporting you and your fantastic season you've had.
Yeah, honestly, I'm delighted, and to say that I didn't expect it. That's the truth, I'm just honestly so grateful for everyone at Myra for voting for me. And yeah, I'm super excited to receive this award. Definitely.
And, it's like I say, it's great to have people voting for you in that sense. But, the fans are very sort of popular with you. They're a big fan of yourself. Is that nice to have that sort of connection? And how do you reckon that sort of happens?
I think some players come in and sort of they get an instant sort of love from the fans, and then other players it grows over time. I'm not really sure where I fit into that bracket, but I think if you do the right things, you play, you give your best. I think that's the most important. Like you work hard on a match day. I think you will win over most fans, if not all. But yeah, I think that's the main thing. I think if you do your bit on the pitch, the fans can see that, and that's when they give you the support. And obviously, it's a massive help when they are cheering you on a Saturday or Tuesday night.
Yeah, absolutely. And, I know you've got your fair share of goals this season, and quite often you have celebrated it with the fans. And there's also some great pictures of you at away games with some of the young supporters as well. What is that feeling like? Obviously, you've had it quite a few times this season, but what's that feeling like when you do score, and especially when it has such a big impact on the game, particularly in terms of getting points on the board for the team?
Yeah, it's nice, because especially at Cheltenham, at the Johnny Rocks, you see a lot of young fans as well. So when you're celebrating a goal, you see the excitement on the kids' faces, and obviously everyone else as well. Every sort of age, it's really nice feeling to sort of share that experience with them as well.
Well, Broomy, congratulations. Our first award winner, the Myra Player of the Season. Great stuff. Reflects a very positive campaign yourself. Congratulations.
Yeah, thanks again to everyone at Myra. Appreciate it.
Now on to our next award very quickly, and this next award has been chosen by the Norwegian Robins. Of course, many Cheltenham fans will be familiar with the Norwegian Robins, and of course many Cheltenham fans will know them as well. They're a group of supporters based over in Norway who normally come across every year to enjoy a game. They haven't been able to do that this season, unfortunately, because of the coronavirus crisis, but I'm very pleased to say they still track all the games, and they've also picked their award winner for their award this year. Therefore, let's get on with it. The winner of the Norwegian Robins Supporters Player of the Season for 2019-20. He's got one already. Once again, it's Ryan Broom. Now on Thursday, I was delighted to say that Andreas from the Norwegian Robins was able to join myself virtually in the boardroom, also with Ryan, to hand over his award online. Well, here we are. Fantastic to have Andreas joining us from Norway right now. He's on his holidays, the Norwegian Robins, and I'm delighted to say they've chosen Ryan Broom as their player of the season. Andreas, great to have you with us. Ryan Broom, the winner. What is it about Ryan this season that you've enjoyed so much over in Norway?
Oh, it's his energy and his ability and willingness to take on a man or two, and also tracking back, which is important in modern football. But mostly it's because he's an entertaining player to watch.
Brilliant. And obviously,
got good skills.
You watch the games from Norway. You do normally come over, but you've not had the chance this season. Bit frustrating that, but fantastic still to be able to watch the games. How do you normally keep up to date with Cheltenham Town in Norway?
We subscribe to iFollow, so we watch most of the games, usually in group, or we alternate to who gets to see the matches.
Definitely, yes. And Ryan, how do you feel about having the Norwegian Robins Supporters Player of the Year award?
Yeah, well, firstly, I'm very grateful and humbled. Obviously, some very nice words there, and thank you for that. And I'm just grateful that I could have a positive season and help the team so much this year. It's been a really good season for us overall, and I'm just really delighted to get the award. So thank you.
Fantastic. And
Andreas,
how did it come to many Cheltenham fans will know this, but how did it become a thing that you guys chose Cheltenham Town and chose to make it such an annual trip and support the football club?
Well, it was Trygve, or Trigger as he's known in Cheltenham. His grandmother went to the ladies' college in Cheltenham and started following them after the win at Nen Park in '99.
Yeah.
And we kind of fell in love with the idea of a smaller club to come over to see the real passion of English football, not the money carousel that's in the Premier League. And well, everybody in Cheltenham and at the club has been so nice to us, and we get to do this. And the annual trip is what we book first every year in September when the plane tickets come out. So.
Brilliant, great stuff. And Ryan, great season for you, isn't it? I think it was 8 goals, numerous assists as well. So probably justifying why Andreas and his mates have chosen you as the winner.
Yeah, obviously it's been good on the stats front, but just also being part of the team. You can see how well the team has performed this season, and just to be a part of that has been brilliant for me, really. Obviously the manager's played me centrally a lot more this season. I think I've repaid my faith in him in making that decision by paying him back with goals and assists, as you say. But it's just been fantastic to be a part of, and it's good to have fans all over the world, like Andreas as well. And it's great that we have that support all over, and we do feel it definitely. You know, leading up to games and all stuff like that is brilliant. Yeah.
Fantastic. And Andreas, I think it's going to be a presentation, a virtual presentation, isn't it?
Yes. As I'm on holiday, I don't have the trophy with me, but we have this. There we go.
Wow.
A bottle of champagne, which we will sort out someone to get to you.
Brilliant. Thank you very much. Appreciate that.
Thank you. Very good season. Keep it up.
Thank you. Cheers. Thanks for the support.
Excellent. Well, thank you very much, Andreas, for joining us all the way from Norway. Thank you for your continued support as well. And congratulations, Broomy.
Cheers, Joycey. Thank you very much, Andreas. Enjoy the rest of your holiday.
Thank you. You too.
See you next season.
A big thank you to Andreas then for joining us on his holiday in Norway a few days ago, and also congratulations to Broomy on winning his second award already. Now, of course, we all love the football at Cheltenham Town. It's a huge reason why we're involved with the club every Saturday and Tuesday in League Two. But there's also a huge amount of stuff that goes on at the club that sometimes perhaps people don't notice in different aspects of the club, but also it provides a superb platform for the local community and many other people to benefit hugely from being a part of Cheltenham Town Football Club. Here's just a few things we've achieved this season with your help and with other people's help around the club here at Cheltenham Town. So there you go. There's a fantastic review of some of the things we've achieved through Cheltenham Town Football Club this season. Lots of other things we could have included as well, but it just goes to show how busy a 12 months it's been. And it's fantastic to see such a positive impact being made by the football club. And thank you to those of you watching as well who've played a part in that too. Now, on to the next award. It's the Chairman's Player of the Season award. Chairman Andy Wilcox has selected his winner, and he's gone for a player who's scored 7 goals this season and been a regular throughout the whole campaign as well. The Chairman's Player of the Season for the 2019-20 season is Conor Thomas.
Rolling invitingly for Cheltenham, and they've got a second goal. Thomas with it.
Conor Thomas then the winner of the Chairman's Player of the Year award. I grabbed a word with Conor about winning the award to see how he felt about receiving the prize.
It's nice. It's a nice award to win. Obviously, thanks to the chairman for picking me. obviously we know it was a disappointing end to the season, but I think there were a lot of positives to take out of the season as a team. And thanks for the award, and I'm pleased to pick it up.
Yeah, you mentioned there the fact there's lots of positives from the season. Of course, it's your second year, and to reach the playoffs, you must have been delighted, given when you think about the first few months of your time at Cheltenham, when the team is struggling in the bottom of the table, to suddenly be almost getting automatic promotion had maybe COVID-19 not got in the way.
Yeah, as you said, it was a positive season. I know it finished not how we planned and not how we wanted it to, but I think if we look back at the season before, it's a big progression, and I think the team has got to take a lot of credit, the manager, the coaching staff, on reflection. We've got to be pleased with the progression. Obviously, we just fell short, but I think there's a great foundation there to build on for the future.
An award-winning season for you, and at the end of it here. In terms of your campaign, plenty of goals from midfield. Of course, admittedly, some of them were penalties, but still goals from midfield, assists as well. Also a regular appearance maker. A complete campaign, really, in your eyes, maybe.
Yeah, I think I had a good run of games. It always helps when you're in a winning team and the team run a good run. I had a few little niggles with injuries, but overall I've been pleased with how the season went. As I said, obviously it's still so disappointing the way it finished, and I'll probably say that a lot more. But yeah, on a personal level, I was pleased with the progression I made, and hopefully I can kick on again.
And you're going to be kicking on, of course, because you've extended your future with Cheltenham Town. So is it nice to know that future is sorted, particularly maybe not just with the way things are right now, but just generally as football to have your future sorted?
Yeah, definitely. It's always nice being part of something. I think the fans can see what the gaffer is trying to build here. As I said, I think there's been a lot of progression since last year. So I think we have a good core, a good foundation, as I said, to build on for the coming season. So yeah, I'm delighted to be a part of it.
And how important is it, Conor, when the season starts again, whenever it starts again, that the team use the hunger of perhaps that disappointment of that Northampton playoff semi-final to positively start the season, as opposed to maybe having a bit of a hangover instead?
Yeah, I think it has got to be fuel to drive us. It's obviously so disappointing for everyone involved, players, staff, fans. But as you said, it has got to be the fuel to drive us now. We don't want to be in that position again. So it's going to be another long, tough season, but we've got to do what we can to fall the right side of the outcome, so to speak, as we didn't a couple of weeks ago.
Conor, congratulations. Fantastic to be one of the award winners. Congratulations on winning the Chairman's Player of the Season award.
Thanks very much. Cheers.
Great stuff. Thanks very much then for that, Conor. Very well deserved getting the Chairman's Player of the Season award. On to the next award then, and it is the Young Player of the Season award. I'm sure you would agree we've been blessed with some fantastic young players at Cheltenham Town over the past 12 months. So plenty of candidates for this one. But I can tell you that the winner of the 2019-20 Young Player of the Season award at Cheltenham is Jake Doyle-Hayes. Fantastic news then for Jake winning the Tim Cordell Young Player of the Year trophy. He's currently back home in Ireland in Ballyjames-Duff, and he spoke to us about winning the award. Well, Jake, many congratulations, Cheltenham Town's Young Player of the Season. How do you feel?
Yeah, I'm delighted. I honestly wasn't expecting it. There was so many players that could have got the award, and I'm just delighted to pick it up. Obviously, we didn't end the season the way we wanted to, but on a personal level, it's been a really good season, I think.
Yeah, obviously you mentioned it there, not the way you wanted to end the season, but if you look at it overall, what a fantastic campaign for Cheltenham Town and a fantastic campaign for you, arriving literally seconds before we hit the shutter down on the team photo and going on to achieve what you've achieved.
Yeah, as you say, on a personal level, it's been really good making so many appearances, and I feel like it's went really well for me this season. I think no one was expecting us to even get in the playoffs, to be honest. If the season had continued on, I would have liked to think that we would have went automatically up. that didn't happen. See, I'm still really, really gutted about the way it ended. I would have wished we got promoted, even for all the fans. What they've done for us this season has been unbelievable. For the whole club, I wish it had turned out different, but that's football, I suppose.
Yeah, absolutely. And for you, Jake, what were are there certain highlights you take from this season that you sort of take out from your first sort of full senior season almost in the Football League?
Yeah, I think my first league goal, obviously a big moment in my career, important goal as well. So, I think that was one of the highlights, definitely. I think it's just making a lot of appearances in the league, and all the players have been unbelievable, and staff. I couldn't have asked for sort of a better group of people to work with.
Yeah, it's going to be a new chapter in your life now, isn't it? Because I know, obviously, your time at Cheltenham ended at the end of your loan. Obviously, unfortunately, you're also leaving Aston Villa now as well. So are you quite excited about what is next in the career of Jake Doyle-Hayes now you've got that bulk of games under your belt?
Yeah, definitely. I'm looking forward to what will happen. So yeah, a bit of downtime now just to relax and sort of switch off a bit from football. But I'm definitely really excited for what's going to happen in the future. Hopefully it will be good.
Brilliant stuff. Thanks very much, Jake. A fantastic season from him. And like I said, part of a very exciting group of young players that we were able to enjoy over the last few months. Now, we've enjoyed some great moments at Cheltenham Town this season, both at home at Johnny Rock Stadium and on our travels away from home as well. And of course, that has come often in the amount of goals we've scored. The campaign, of course, was cut short, but in total, we scored 65 goals throughout the season. There were some great strikes, some really good team goals as well. Let's take a look back at some of our favourites throughout the campaign.
Cheltenham are ahead. His man, and a lovely touch by Smith. Oh, Cheltenham worked that so well. And Broom back into Alex Adai. Adai for 3-0. Yes, 3-0 to Cheltenham. Wonderfully worked goal.
Brilliant then to look back at some of the fantastic goals we've scored this campaign and some great moments that are provided for us at the Johnny Rocks and of course away from home in League Two as well. Now on to the next award, which is the Players Player of the Season award. Always a fantastic award to get for the recipient, being voted for by your peers, and the players have voted a few days ago, and I can tell you the winning Players Player of the Season this season at Cheltenham Town for the 2019-20 season is Ryan Broom. A hat-trick of awards then for Ryan Broom, very much well-deserved. I grabbed a word of him to see what he made about winning his third award at the end of the season. Players Player of the Season, it must be fantastic to have that sort of recognition up from your teammates.
Yeah, definitely. I'm really pleased to win this award and to get recognition from my teammates. Like you said, it's really special, and I'm honoured to have this award, really.
Yeah, and as we said earlier, Broomy, a fantastic season for you. I know we spoke, I think, when you signed your second contract extension. So when you signed your second contract at Cheltenham, with regards, becoming an established Football League player after trying to break through at Bristol Rovers. Do you feel somewhat on the way to doing that now, or even having achieved that, given the amount of football you've played in the last 2 seasons?
Yeah, I think coming to Cheltenham at the time, it was an important period for me in my career, and needing to play football. And to be honest with you, Cheltenham's been brilliant for me, and I've played a lot of football, and the main thing is we've had a lot of success in the last season. We've done really well, but like I say, Cheltenham's been brilliant for me, and to play the amount of games I've played, I couldn't really imagine doing that before I came. So yeah, it's been great. Certainly.
And in terms of the goals and assists you've had this season, are there any particular moments that you remember as good moments? We've seen you score some really good goals, and in fact, your goal against Northampton was the first goal outside the box for the entire team for the whole season.
Yeah, I remember. I think we were at a hotel away the week after, and the gaffer mentioned to me, "Oh, that's the first goal we've actually scored outside the box," and surprised me really, because I didn't know that. But yeah, like some of the away performances stand out for me, because obviously we struggled so much in our first season. I think Salford away, Plymouth away, Walsall away, they're 3 that stick out well in my mind. And just remembering how unbelievable the team performance was and how well we did on the day, that really sticks out in my mind.
Yeah, obviously, before, perhaps when you were at Bristol Rovers, you were that sort of young lad who's come through the system, like I said, trying to break through. Now, people at Cheltenham will look at you to be the one who scores those winning goals or creates those winning chances or has an effect on the performance that helps the team to get the good results they've been getting. Is that a nice feeling to have, that suddenly that sort of level of responsibility, not just on yourself, but is something that's now on your shoulders?
Yeah, it's a nice feeling, actually, because when you do come up with goods, or you do score a goal or assist the goal to equalise or win the game, it's even sweeter and it feels even better, because that's what you're on the pitch to do, really. So yeah, you have to enjoy that pressure of having to perform, and we're just grateful to be in a really good team. To we create good chances, and when you're on the field, like especially this season, we really feel like we can get something out of every game we play, and so yeah, it's been really enjoyable.
Well, thank you, Broomy. Congratulations, Players Player of the Season. A great award to get.
Thanks, Josie. I appreciate it a lot. Cheers.
Yes, thank you, Broomy. I really hope you've got room on that mantelpiece at home, because it's certainly going to be filled up with all these awards that you've certainly won in this end of season awards. Now it's on to our final award of our end of season awards ceremony, and this is the Supporters Player of the Season. The winner of this award receives the Brian Jacob Cup, of course, and this has been conducted by the Robbins Trust online in a vote that fans have been able to vote on online over the past week. This player has been an ever-present this season, making 42 appearances in his second season at the Johnny Rock Stadium. I'm delighted to say that his future is also tied down for the future as well, so we'll be seeing a lot more of him. I can tell you the Brian Jacob Cup winner for the 2019-20 season is Ben Tozer. Tozer then picks up the Brian Jacob Cup after your votes made him your player of the year. I grabbed a word with Ben to see what he made of picking up that special trophy. Ben, many congratulations winning the Supporters Player of the Season award. I really have to say, I think often this is one of the most prestigious awards any player can get, really, to be recognised, of course, by their own club's supporters. How do you feel about being named the Supporters Player of the Season?
Yeah, I mean, it's obviously a great accolade for myself, but you can't help think about the team. In all honesty, it's all ifs, buts, and maybes. You know, what if it would have been much greater if we'd have gone up with that award. But you know, at the end of the day, I suppose you just got to take it and you know, thanks very much.
Everyone knows that, of course, you've made that centre of the middle three position at the back yours very much, let alone this season, the season before. You've played all over the place in your career, whether it's been right back, whether it's been central midfield for Newport County and done a job. In terms of your career, where does the season you just had rank in terms of all the great seasons you've had?
It's definitely right up there, especially, you know, for enjoyment. It's been so enjoyable. You know, the lads are great. The gaffer's brilliant. It's on a whole, it's been really good. It's definitely, you know, like I say, it's definitely up there because there are seasons where you have real lows and you're down there and struggling, and it's you know, football is very, very stressful at the best of times. So yeah, I'd say it's definitely up there.
The theme, understandably speaking to a lot of the lads, is of a sense of pride over the season, but obviously a huge what if over what could have happened in those playoffs against your former club, Northampton. I suppose, you know, for you, is that obviously a similar feeling, but still, similarly, do you have that sort of pride for the progress that the team has made this season?
Definitely. I think, you know, if you think about, you know, the budget of the club, where we've come from, the amount of lads we have in our team from last season, and we all know where we were last season, it's a huge sense of pride. But, you know, I think the whole club on a whole has come far this season, much further than it had in previous years. You know, it's but like you say, it's a massive disappointment at the end of the season. What can you do? The only thing we can do now is brush ourselves down and get ready to go again, because the last thing we want is that hanging over our heads, you know, come the start of next season. So yeah, I think it's, you know, let's take the massive positives out of the season and move forward.
Yeah, obviously, you know, things are changing or may change because of the impacts, of course, the coronavirus in football. But most of the squad is in place, of course, already tied down, such as yourself, for the future. Is this too good opportunity to miss now, having come so close last year to you know, to kick on again and to really try and push, if possible, in what is going to be a very competitive division?
Yes, I mean, you know, like I said, there, we've got to just get on with what it is now, and like you say, we've got a lot of the squad in place still next season. I'm sure the club will be improving the squad as every club will be every season. You know, looking around, it looks like the division will possibly be tougher next year. It looks like three clubs are really going for it, but will they have the team belief and camaraderie that we have? I don't know. You know, we've always had that underdog mentality. So for us, it's about sticking together, playing as a team, not individuals, and look at where that got us last season. We need to do that again and build on it.
I must say, obviously, it was a frantic playoff campaign for you, not just on the football side, but of course, family as well. You've now got Felicity to join Hugo and Mrs. Tozer as well. You know, how are things at home?
Yeah, I'm glad the season's over, because I don't know how I'll be coping with during the season. You know, it's you forget how tiring the early stages are. But you know, it's amazing. I love it. It's you know, the achievement you get out of watching them grow, especially Hugo now is at such a great age, and every day he says to me, "Daddy, kick ball, garden." So like, it's just amazing. He wants to go in the garden and kick the ball every single day. So it's keeping me on my toes, running rings around me. So you know, it's keeping me on my toes in that way as well. So yeah, it's great. It's really great.
Brilliant. And finally, Reg, of course, unfortunately, no longer going to be with us. We're going to have to find you a new travel partner, aren't we, for next season?
Yeah, it looks like I'll be staying in Cheltenham a lot more this season, because you know, driving back and forth on my own is a massive massive ask. So yeah, he'll be a massive loss. You know, not only on the pitch but off the pitch. He's a great lad, great character, and I've shared many a enjoyable chat with him on the way to and from training. So yeah, unfortunately these things happen.
Absolutely. Well, Ben, thank you so much for your contribution this season. Also, huge congratulations on winning the Supporters Player of the Season award. Like I said, a fantastic award and very much well deserved.
Thanks to the fans as well. Brilliant. You know, hopefully they can build on this season as well because they've been superb.
Congratulations. Thanks very much for joining us for winning the Supporters Player of the Season Brian Jacob Cup. So that's it then for our 2019-20 end of season awards online here at Cheltenham Town. Thanks very much for joining us. Hope you've enjoyed looking back at some of the memories of the season and also hearing from our award winners. Congratulations to Ryan Broom winning 3 of the awards. Also well done to Jake Doyle-Hayes winning the Tim Cordell Young Player of the Year award. And of course, as we just heard from Ben just then, winning the Brian Jacob Cup, voted for you by yourselves as well, the supporters online. Congratulations to all those guys. It's been a fantastic season, finishing 4th in League 2. Of course, a disappointing end, but a huge amount of pride looking back on the season and what the team achieved and all the fantastic moments we enjoyed. Of course, some sad moments both on and off the pitch as well, but it has been another progressive year at Cheltenham Town, and we really appreciate you being a part of it as well and joining us for this end of season awards. I can tell you there are lots of exciting things coming up, a lot of things going on in the background right now. Very, very soon, you'll be able to purchase the new home shirt for the next season, which is looking great. Of course, we'll have all the news on season tickets as well very soon, and fingers crossed we can have some news on what the situation is going to be moving forward in terms of the return to football, not just for the players, but of course, most importantly for you guys as well, coming back and joining us on the stands and the terraces at the Johnny Rock Stadium. But that's it for the end of season awards 2019-20 season. It's been a great year. Thanks very much for joining us. We hope to see you soon.
Other Robins.
Who was your football idol growing up?
Alexander.
We have the wild species of Max Sheep, and Max Sheep is just swallowing all of his food. And here we have another whole boy. He's a giraffe. He's eating all of his veg.
Ever again.
Looking forward to training?